Hi everyone. Today I am sitting on the floor here, right to some of our wardrobes because I have a Lion Guard backpack over here, and I am wearing a fan-made Lion King necklace, and I am having a Lion King cardboard popcorn box here because today I was watching the live-action version of Disney's The Lion King, and yes, it was so beautiful. Like it was pretty similar to the original movie. And yeah, you guys, if you don't know the original movie, you've been living under a rock. But however, I want to do a little review on it today and a little comparison to it, to the new one, to the original one, and yeah, that's basically what this video is gonna be. So it may contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen either one of the versions, actually the animated one or the live action one, I suggest that you watch these two and then come back here. Alright, let's get on with it. Alright, so the story of the Lion King is pretty much what we know about it. It's about the lion cub Simba, who adores his father Mufasa, and he can't wait to be king. But Mufasa's evil brother Scar, he has different plans because he wants to be king instead. And yeah, the story is pretty much about how Simba kind of grows up and learns what it really means to be a true king, and learn stuff about the life as he goes through a lot of very fun but also very tragic things. But in the end of the day, he learns to take his place in the circle of life. So it's pretty much very short the plot, and now I'm gonna talk about the similars to it, and the similars to the older one. I'm gonna use this book here as a reference. To the older one is it is pretty much the same story, like the same places. Like we have Pride Rock, we have the Lion Kingdom, and we have the jungle, and we have the Elephant Aquarium. We will have all these kinds of environments. The very big difference here is, of course, that it is live action, so which doesn't really make it look that much colorful as the original, but it still give it a very beautiful live action version of it. Like you can really feel as if you are on like a savanna, and you feel the sunlight and the grass and the atmosphere, just everything. It's very beautiful to look at, because we know that all of this is not really, all of this is CGI animation, which is incredible. You know the director Jon Favreau, he directed the live action version of The Jungle Book that came out a few years ago, which made huge success and got very prized for its technical improvement with the incredibly realistic CGI. And that's pretty much what he did with The Lion King. He made it look incredibly realistic, both with the environment and the animals, with the CGI technology. Let's pretty much first talk about the technology. It looks very beautiful. The only negatives I have about this is because, since we have them like kind of realistic animals, it makes it a little bit hard to bring out facial expressions and stuff like that, because in the animated version we have, when it's animated, you can make a lot of more like beautiful facial expressions, but when you are gonna make it to a more live action version, it looks a little bit, I don't know, it looks a little like it loses its soul a little bit, but overall it's still beautiful. I'm not trying to talk negative about this version. I still think it's very beautiful. And now I want to talk a little bit about the voices. Now I was first going to watch it in English, but then when I heard that there were certain famous celebrity voices that were doing it in Sweden, in Swedish, where I live. Like it was John Lundvik doing the Swedish voice of adult Simba. I was really excited. I just had to go and watch it in Swedish, and I was also very excited that the Swedish voice for Mufasa was back, and the Swedish voice for Rafiki was back, and yeah. So as there were very amazing new voices, it also was very nice to see some of the most iconic characters, like voices reprise the roles as these characters. So that was a very big reason for me to go watch it in Swedish. Maybe I watch it in English later when it gets released digital. However, I watched it in Swedish, and in Swedish I can say that made an excellent job, and I really believe that they're making it in English too, for what we have seen so far in the commercials. Alright, you guys, let's now move on to more stuff that are like, similar to the movie and a little different to the movie, and this aspect we're gonna take on is the music. No, the music is very much what you expect. It is absolutely every song from the original, from the animated version. So you have the Circle of Life, you have Just Can't Wait to Be King, and you have Can You Feel the Love Tonight, and you also have Be Prepared, but you have that in a little bit different take, because it's a lot shorter here. It has a little more building up to it, and it gets like a little singing, talking thing in the beginning of it mostly, but it's still pretty cool. But just so you know that will, if you expect it to be the same of that song, you're not really gonna get that, but you still are gonna get something powerful, because the way the tone comes out in the end of the song actually makes it very, very powerful. And also a very nice thing is that they added a new song that I think, of course, like in English, that Beyonce was singing. I haven't really heard the song before there, but it was very, very nicely sung. It was a song that was played when Simba and Nala were as adults, when they were deciding to run back to the Pride Lands so Simba could take his rightful place as king. So that was pretty nice to have a new song on that. And now let's move over to like the background music. As much as the songs are very popular in The Lion King and well known, even so is the background music. And it was, of course, Hans Zimmer's music again. It was absolutely gorgeous to hear that again in this live action take. It wasn't that much different. It was very much the same, which I think is good. And yeah, guys, and sometimes it was the same, but sometimes they kind of laid it up in a little bit different kind of like style. But it's very beautiful. I mean, it still has that African feeling, but they really made sure to like make it kind of smooth and make it feel very much as it belonged for a live action version here, which were absolutely beautiful. And now let's talk a little bit more about the details they put into this movie. Once again, there weren't that much that were much bit different, but I really enjoyed that we got to see a little clip where we get to see when Nala actually escapes from the Pride Rock, when she was going to go find help, because we didn't really got to see that in the first movie. So that we got a little take on that. It wasn't that big here as it is in like the Broadway version of The Lion King, but it still was very nice to see. Like there was a little scene when she was sneaking on the side of the Pride Rock and Scar was almost discovering her. Yeah, spoilers, but Sasu at first tried to like following her a little bit and being like this kind of babysitter for her again, but when he understands what she's gonna do, he kind of distracts Scar and the hyena so she can escape. So that was very interesting to see something like that for the movies. Alright, you guys, I don't really know what much more to say about it, and then it was beautiful. It was very much like the original with a little minor changes, but not so much. It was very beautiful, and you also knew that there were going to be a new song by Elton John, but it's not playing in the movie. It's playing during the credits, and I kind of wondered that. I was kind of half expecting that, because when I first heard the song, because I have listened to the song, I felt like it really felt like a little too upbeat. Like it didn't really feel like I was a little bit unsure that it was really going to be inside of the movie. It felt like I couldn't really figure out where it could fit into the stories. So to have it in the end, it was really, really nice. And yeah, yes, another nice thing about the part is that The Lion Sleeps Tonight song is actually like, it's actually a little bit longer in this version when Timon and Pumbaa are walking around in the jungle and singing that, and it is actually, a little bit more sound to it. Like it isn't just them singing, it is a little bit more of instruments in it too, which I really liked. It was very nice. Yeah, and another great thing I can take up is that there is a lot more animals here in this version. I really like that, especially when we go into the jungle. We meet Timon and Pumbaa. You can see that they have a lot of animal friends walking around. We have some gazelles and some kind of kind of raccoonish things and all kinds of animals. So I really enjoyed that we in this version get to see a little bit more animals that we may not really get to see in the animated version. So yeah, that's just very cute. Alright, you guys, so that is pretty much my overall review of the live action version of The Lion King. I really like and enjoyed it. I think it's a beautiful way to introduce The Lion King to a new generation of kids, and of course, since it is very realistic with this realistic CGI with lions and stuff, so that is definitely something I think both the younger kids can enjoy it, but mostly if they watch it together with an adult, because it can of course be a little scary and intense for the younger ones. But however, I definitely think this is a beautiful version of the movie that you definitely should go take the whole family to watch, and yeah, and just have some nostalgia and also some nice new experience of it. So yeah, guys, hope you like this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a super awesome comment below. Bye everyone.